That is going to be a huge game changer. Universities and institutions that are thinking ahead and thinking about how this could actually accelerate better outcomes, how it could actually make things not just more effective in the classroom or in research, but also in terms of operations. There are opportunities here to actually reduce costs by thinking about that. So there has to be an openness to this, one which says this is not a threat, but this is a way to be in the front of this issue so that we can actually make our institution even better. By the way, AI is being used in K through 12 already. So the fact of the matter is many of these students are going to be coming to the colleges already immersed in using AI-powered technology and tools. You probably have heard of Conmigo and all those tools that are now already happening in K through 12, even in my own region in the Inland Empire. So it's not going to be too far off when these kids will already be used to, things of using the AI tools to actually get better outcomes. So how can we do this? I think that's one clear that I think universities have to embrace this. And I'm seeing that. In fact, the CSU system, as you may have heard, just signed a major deal to make ChatGPT available free of cost to its faculty and staff and students for all the 23 campuses. So take away the resource question. It was going to be done centrally for the entire campus. So I think AI is definitely there. I think the other thing that universities are still grappling with is this notion of the concept of a degree itself, right? The old notion, 120 credits, 4 years, seat time, is already out the window. And I think we are being challenged to think very differently about what makes a degree a degree. What are the durable skills and what are the specialized skills that students need? And then how do we make sure that they get it, completely setting aside seat time, credits, and everything else? And is it taking credentials? Is it taking certificates? Is it taking time off and doing some work and work experience and coming back? These models are going to be, I think, the way that universities have to. This notion of here is your course schedule, this is general education, these are your major courses, this all out. I think we're going to see much more. I would like to see maybe a lot more work integrated learning take place, where students don't have to make the choice between going to school and going to work. And now it's a question of saying, well, what are you doing? Well, I'm doing both. And doing both in a way that doesn't, that doesn't say I'm going to go to school 20 hours and work 40 hours, and so that's 60 hours of work. It's where they're truly integrated. And I think the notion of a lifelong learner becomes central to how university thinks about it. It's not just we have a 4-year relationship or a 6-year relationship with the student, but it's a 60-year relationship with the student. Because that individual will go through ups and downs, upskilling and reskilling, learning for the sake of learning. Talk about, maybe in your 60s you want to be more exposed to the humanities and film and drama and, could be. And that's how you think about it. So thinking about your student as not a discrete time, but really something that's a lifelong learner. And those relationships are built forever. So I think those are some of the things that I see on the horizon that are, I think, quite optimistically hopeful. We're actually doing a project with one of our community colleges on clearly identifying what those durable skills are and then making sure that the curriculum maps those. Because it's not, you can't leave it up to the chance. The durable skills are things that really haven't changed that dramatically over the years. People want to know, can you communicate effectively? Are you a critical thinker? Can you work well in teams? Do you have intercultural competence? The kinds of things. Do you even write effectively, despite the importance of maybe help of ChatGPT? What are the kinds of things that we have to keep in mind? So these are the skills that I think will endure, that we still need this. We still need those aspects. And especially in today's environment where there's so much challenge with technology, I think durable skills like understanding data science, understanding technology, understanding issues that are outside your comfort zone are going to be things that every graduate, no matter what your degree or set of credentials is about, you have to be able to have exposed to them.